Hi people, in this video I will review Panasonic DMC-G6 digital camera. This is a mirrorless camera, which means you can remove the lens and use any of around 40 of other lenses produced by Panasonic and Olympus. They both work excellent on this camera. This camera is not very big, but still big enough to sport a full-size traditional grip covered with rubber, tiltable LCD screen and electronic viewfinder. Build quality of this camera is, let's say, average. Plastic used is not very expensive, and for example in some details you can see that it is cheap. For example, this connector compartment, which is very squeaky and not very precise. Also, all the buttons on the back are, in my opinion, way too small and are not protruding enough, so you cannot find them without looking at the camera. Also, when you press them, there is no tactile feedback, so actually you do not know if you press them or not for the most cases. The same thing goes for the shutter button, which is also in the same level as the camera and doesn't have very good feedback. Still, everything is not that bad. You get even 5 buttons on the back which are completely customizable, and what I like the best, this zoom rocker dial can be reassigned for direct exposure compensation control. On the bottom there is a metal tripod mount and battery and memory card compartment. This camera uses standard SD memory cards and lithium battery, which is strong enough for around 300 shots on a single charge. On the right side you can see connectors, USB, mini HDMI and 2.5mm input for remote control. Sadly, USB is not of the standard kind, you need a special Panasonic cable in order to connect this camera to your PC. Also on the front side you can see 3.5mm for external microphone. Sensor used in this camera is so-called 4/3 type, that means 17x13mm in size. It has 16 megapixel and shown to have excellent image quality. Colors and dynamic range are excellent and high ISO is usable up to ISO 3200. Like most recent Panasonic mirrorless cameras, this one also has electronic shutter. When you select it to on, the camera is completely silent when it takes a shot. I really like this feature. Autofocus speed is very fast and comparable to any DSLR cameras of the same price category. The detail I like most is that you can reassign the size of autofocus point in 4 levels, which is very good, for example, when you shoot landscape, big autofocus point, or when you shoot portrait, then you will like to have smaller focus point. Video recording is excellent. You can choose between AVC HD and MP4 file formats. Maximum recording quality is Full HD at 50 progressive frames per second and 28 megabits frame rate. Videos have realistic colors and do not show any sign of noise artifacts. If you want to see video examples, please click at the link at the left side of the screen. With this I conclude Panasonic G6 review. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and thanks for watching.